Allie, I mean, you kind of heard kind of something, like, do you have any thoughts on her situation?
I mean, it's hard to tell, right? Because it's like you want to get married, but then there's problems with that, right? Like with habits. So are you guys like familiar with pair bonding at all? You guys, you are? Are you? No? So like I said, there's like the promiscuous 10%, just people that like to smash and pass. But you said that you want to get married one day. But in order to, I guess, get married and stay married, the two things that I've seen is to not stress each other out in arguments, meaning you raise blood pressure, you raise heart rate. What else? I mean, just like basically pissing each other off. So if you aren't doing that, that's good to stay married. And then on top of that, having regular sex. But like if you stimulate habits that are only helpful for instant gratification when it comes to sex, it's going to be hard when you have that one single guy to create a positive feedback loop of oxytocin and vasopressin. I'll explain that in a second, but you said that you get attached really quick, right? Yeah, like that's normal, you know?
Unfortunately.
No, like that's completely normal as a woman. So we release a lot of oxytocin, and that's a love hormone when we with men. We also do this after we give birth too. It's really cute. And then men release a lot more vasopressin. So it's like if you're constantly engaging in short-term, I guess I can say sex here.
Just Unicorn Things donated $100.
Can you boost the audio?
Ryan, your eyes are dreamy and I want to drown in them. With that voice, sexy AF. I could listen to you talk all night long. Even muted, you sound great. You should do audiobooks. Any topic will do. You'd make a killing.
Yo, Unicorn, thank you for the big $100 soup chat, and thank you for the flattery and the endorsement. Much appreciated. Thank you, man. Continue, Allie.
It just makes it harder to stay faithful, you know? And I think like one of the reasons why I think I'm married today and how I'm very confident to come out and talk about my marriage, because if I thought my marriage was gonna like end overnight, I'd be really embarrassed talking about it online. But like my husband is the best sex I've ever had in my life, you know? And so it's like I get to have that whenever I want at a moment's notice. But if I had kind of been around the block more, then I might have already had the best sex of my life. And that's like a heavy thing for a woman to carry psychologically if you're in a relationship with a man and you're like, well, that guy hit it better. You know what I mean? So it's like, but the more men that you sleep with, the more likely that is to occur. Whereas like if you just kind of take the more monogamous route of kind of like what you're doing right now in college, then you have more of an opportunity to be sexually impressed by a man. You know what I mean? So it's just like getting into more positive habits that support monogamy. Because like the college life ends one day. You know, it's weird. Like you're in college, you think this is like your world, and then you forget that there's a whole other, you know, globe, country, planet out there. So to prepare ourselves for that once we graduate too.
Anybody have a response?